Alright guys, let's go out to the car and let's do a check and see what we're actually looking at today. Oh, and by the way, good morning. It is November 12th, Wednesday. Interesting. That's interesting. So, first boot up, it started. Great Scots, do you know what that means? We have a car that works, Marty. Unfortunately, we cannot go back to the future. So, interestingly, it takes about 3 seconds, and then it turns over on the subsequent time. So that is interesting. Alright. Let's go ahead. Let's get Lily down to the bus. And then we can go from there. Does it make me nervous? Yes. It makes me nervous for going on any far out trip at all. At the same time, am I happy with how everything is right now? Yes. That's the good part. Is it 41 degrees right now? Yes. Alright, I need a jacket. And I think Tiffany brought me one. Hi! Hey, do you want to go on Ryan's Wild Ride?
I guess. It's cold.
That sounded too adultish, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, now the check engine came on. Over.
Yeah, I think we're just... It's a transmission. I think it's gone. I can't even believe we brought this car up this far.
Alright, let's go ahead. Let's wait for the bus.
Yep.
Come here. I love you.
Ow. Did I just see a car behind us?
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is.
Oh, don't worry. They're at the gate. Don't do that because I don't know exactly how the battery will be.
No, we're just parked here.
I get that, but I don't want to draw any extra power than what we need to. You get it? Let's go ahead and let's go over to Publix next. It's just a short sprint. Oh yeah. I did it yesterday down to...
Yeah, but that doesn't mean this car is going to let us do this every time.
Well, no.
Like and subscribe. Transmission work is going to cost way more than buying a new car at this rate. At least we could put
Not really.
Yeah, we could put $2,000 down.
Transmission work is going to cost $5,000 versus a new car, it's like $30-some odd thousand.
Yeah, but you're paying. We don't have $5,000 up front. That's the problem. We have $2,000 up front to put down.
So there is one other thing that I want.
That's our only option.
There is one other element to it, okay?
And I think that it would actually cost $8,000, not $5,000.
No, listen, there's one other thing that I have one other route to look at when it comes to this whole engine transmission issue, okay? Mm-hmm. And that is calling Jared Gordon Ford and seeing exactly what their warranty work covered.
I don't think at the... I mean, you can, but they're going to want to take it in and check it, which that's going to cost us money.
Not necessarily if what is the actual issue is also part of what they did.
Yeah, but we don't know that, and you have to take it down there somehow.
Well, no, what I need to first do is find out what the warranty, mileage, and year limitation on their work was.
Okay.
Because before we even take it over there, if it's already out of that time period or out of that mileage range,
yeah,
then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You get it? So there's that too.
Pretty sure they gave you the paperwork for that.
Yeah, but that was like a year ago, and honestly, I have no clue where that paperwork got to at this point. Because it would have been first downstairs, but then we...
Did they put it in an envelope?
No. But then we got rid of the desk area downstairs, remember?
Yeah, I know.
Where I kept a lot of that stuff.
You probably threw it away knowing you.
Or it's somewhere in the garage. But it's easier just to call them and say, hey, what is my coverage on the work that was done?
You see, when it comes to important work like that, normally I would take it from you and put it somewhere. But I don't think I did get it from you.
You might have, I don't know.
I doubt it.
But either way, that is basically where it's at right now.
Our filing system sucks. I need to get a filing cabinet.
Well, it doesn't matter. Just call them.
I know. But
say, hey, what is the coverage?
You know how much paperwork I have with SSI?
That's all I have to do, Tiff. It's like 30 seconds.
Sure.
What? That's all it is. You just call. You give them your name. You confirm the vehicle.
Okay.
And there we go. And then we can find out what the actual coverage is.
Yeah, I know. It's freaking cold.
Because here's the issue. If, let's just say, it's covered, then they can fix it under warranty. Okay? Then we can trade in the car.
Mm. Okay. I mean, that seems like a waste of time, Ryan. You're still waiting to get your car back for another probably 2 to 3 weeks. Or more.
The other issue is that if you try to trade in now, they're going to find that issue out.
Yeah, I know.
And there goes your trading credit.
Yeah, I know. At this rate, I don't know if you have options.
Alright, let's find out when we try to take it over to Publix.
This is just... This whole situation this year sucks. I can't even freaking handle it anymore. I just can't.
Come here. And then poor Tiffany didn't even get to see the northern lights.
I know. I can't believe people were able. They said they weren't able to see it this far down. And yet, apparently, you could. I'm gonna have to clean this car up a bit.
Alright, so here is what we are going to do.
Oh, look at that. Came right on.
See? See?
And everything's going on.
No, you know what the funny part is, okay? In all seriousness. Alright? This morning, on the first boot up, okay? The first startup, you can tell I'm a tech guy from using the word boot up.
Eee, Ryan. Okay, yeah.
No, listen. So, on the first trial, it started up perfectly. You saw it earlier, remember?
Yeah. Ryan.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's slowly working into the gears.
It's trying to, at least.
Oh, yes. She still has some heart.
Get all the way up.
Oh, by the way, we're going over to grab a frozen pizza for lunch. I think I'm chilled out.
Yeah, I can't eat another bowl of that. It's good, though, but no, my system's not meant for that.
But anyway, as you can tell, she's not in horrible shape.
It just doesn't want to get into gears like it's supposed to. Ow.
Now, do I wonder if I have reverse?
Well, I guess we're gonna find out.
Or I find a parking space where I can actually go ahead.
Forward.
1, 2, 3.
Eesh.
See, there you go.
It's trying, yeah.
Yeah, she is slowly. Like I said, it lurches forward. Remember when I was telling about that
Yeah.
with the neighbor? So yeah, she wants to work. She really does.
It's not gonna fix the issue, unfortunately.
No, but oh yeah, I would run if I were you, because when this thing goes, it just goes and it just makes up its own mind on what it wants to do. If you notice, I just pulled forward.
Ah, shit. There's no reverse.
How far am I sticking out?
I don't know. I don't know.
Guess what?
No reverse.
I think we just found a problem.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, this is the same issue with that clutch that we had.
Exactly.
Which is weird. So, definitely, yeah, tell them we're having the same issues from that clutch issue. Again.
It's like everybody says, dual clutch assembly on the Ford Focus is the Achilles heel. It just outright sucks badly.
Yeah. For it to die this quickly.
Exactly. And it's not even like over the course of a year. I actually took it on a lot of trips, although I did do Uber Eats and DoorDash, but still.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why I'm wondering how much mileage did we put on the vehicle. It's cold.
Alright, let's go ahead.
We can't go anywhere for 20 minutes.
Well, here was my thing. If we couldn't get her going again, I didn't want to go out to Stony Brook West.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first step is going to be calling Jared Gordon Ford, finding out what the actual warranty on the dual clutch assembly was. Okay?
That's what
On the
I'm
work they did.
wondering. Even if they, like, say, hey, it was a faulty one. No, they're still going to charge us for the work, at least.
No. No, that's what a warranty covers. As long as what
I just
the
couldn't figure
actual
out, 'cause
issue
they
is
They
now.
don't have the warranty no more.
That's only if it's outside the mileage or the time frame. The paper that you have doesn't matter. Okay?
Okay.
Because it's just a paper. The actual information is inside Ford's database. Okay?
Okay.
And it's attached to the VIN and the owner. So, here's the deal.
This is just getting more and more lovelier.
No. Jared Gordon Ford, okay, could actually fix this under warranty at no cost to them and get us out of this vehicle too at the same time by just leaving it in my name while they finish up the repair on it.
Yes.
So yeah, there is that as well that could be done.
What if they have a vehicle down there that you are interested in?
Then they could work something out.
I haven't even looked at their vehicles down there.
But that is going to be another bridge to cross.
Yeah.
And basically, their vehicles are Bronco Sport,
Ford
Edge, Escape, Mustang, and that's it.
Yep. Squirrel.
That's why I still wish that they would have brought back like
the Fusion.
Yeah, or
Focus. Well, I don't know about the Focus. I think the reason they got rid of these vehicles is because of this issue with these vehicles. Everyone is having the same issues.
Speaking of everyone having the same issues, there was a lot of people at Vance yesterday getting their batteries checked.
I saw that. I heard the one guy that when you drove off, he said that before going to his house. I was like,
Yes.
seriously?
There was a lot of people. So yeah, we're not the only ones with battery issues.
This is ridiculous.
All right, let's go ahead and let's wait for Publix to open. We'll go and grab a frozen pizza, and then we'll get back home one way or another.
Florida cars aren't built the same. They take after their Florida humans. They're just not meant for the cold weather.
You do understand this is not a Florida car.
It was made here. So
No, it wasn't.
I don't know if, like, it was put here. Not made here, but put here. I think it was made in Mexico, actually.
I don't know where it was made.
Yeah, I think
No,
it was
I know the
Mexico.
Mustangs were.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know about this one. It's just as bad as I was put here in Florida. And now I'm not used to this cold weather anymore.
Yeah, I do not see where it shows it. Let me look this up real quick.
Now you have to know. I'm cold.
The 2017 Focus was made in multiple locations, but for the U.S. market, the next generation Focus would be produced in China and imported from there.
Wait, they are building it again?
No, this car, this actual year,
Oh, really?
yeah, is from China.
Really?
Just think, our previous car, the Aveo, that was a Korean car. And this one is a Chinese car.
I did not see that one coming.
Prior to 2017, the Focus was assembled in Wayne, Michigan. For other markets, it was made in Germany, Russia, Thailand, and Taiwan. But yeah. So, what's interesting is that prior to 2017, the Focus, so my 2015 Focus, was made over in Wayne, Michigan. But then for the 2017, they moved them over to China.
I did not.
Do you realize what that means?
No.
If they would have kept it in Wayne, Michigan, theoretically, they could have actually kept the focus going in America.
I guess they could have, yeah.
But because they moved it overseas to China, and then we had all those turbulent times.
This much of an economy issue, at least for those people in those areas, they would be able to work on the vehicles.
And that is when the Ford EcoSport was brought in.
I'm not saying that that would fix the economy, because no. But it's all these jobs.
But what's
that
interesting
could have been here, I guess,
is that the 2019 EcoSport was made in Chennai, India for the U.S. market.
Really?
Yeah, so it wasn't even made in America for the American market.
They have. I thought Ford was always hell-bent on wanting their vehicles around here. I think it's only their trucks and SUVs, I guess.
Yeah, I know those are in Deerfield,
it must
Michigan.
be the cars that they didn't care about, so they had them built somewhere else. They're sedans.
Interesting. So, the Ford Mustang is actually built at Flat Rock Assembly Plant in Flat Rock, Michigan. This has been the home of production for the Mustang since 2005.
Oh, yeah, they had talked about moving it to Mexico, but I don't think they did. Yeah, I don't think they did. Because that was around the time of the first Trump and
but I know that
industry when he, not industry, but the presidency when he first went there. I remember there was some kind of battle over it back then.
But I know the original Mustang I drove back in like the early 2000s, that was a 92 Mustang. That was actually built in Mexico.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some car fun facts for you.
So much fun.
Now, are we going to be able to get back home? There's a 50-50 shot on that.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I don't even know anymore. Because I don't think we're going to be able to get this car down to Jared Gordon without it being towed. On top of that, you're busy all the way up till 5 o'clock. And they already closed their stuff by then. This whole situation's getting out of hand. And you need a car before the end of the week to be able to work with Universal. I don't know how you're going to finish out this security shit.
So if we do Molinex, okay, it'll take about 15 miles or 33 minutes.
As long as the car can make it there.
No, I think she can. That is not an issue.
Yeah, but we did the work with Jared Gordon.
Even if we just trade in as is. Whatever dealership we go to, a lot of them, it's not exactly like they're moving cars like candy.
At this rate, we don't have a choice but to look for a car instead.
Yeah, but it's not like they're moving cars right now like they're candy pieces. So really,
that's why I think you gotta make a decision.
Yeah, I could take it to a dealership and just let them have it, and they could over trade on it to sell a car, to put one on their glass.
Yeah.
That's the good part right now. Is that things are slowly shifting back toward the consumer from the dealerships.
Yeah.
That's why they're not having these ridiculous markups anymore, remember?
I noticed the prices are
market
down.
Adjustments are not there anymore.
They're in the 20s to 30s. They are down for at least a decent car we could find for last year. Some of the ones this year are really not that bad. Like the Kick. I saw that one, the Nissan Kick.
Mm-hmm.
And the new 2026 model is like really nice. We can afford the 2025 Mustang. And what else were we looking at?
Well,
Forget Honda.
affording it is not the only component. We need to get approvals for them at good interest rates.
Yes,
That's the other hard part.
That's what I said about forgetting Honda on that one, I guess.
Now, Honda, they're like really outrageous. But yeah, we'll have to figure it out. And I'll do more research today.
I think we were also looking at the Nissan Altima.
Yep.
As well.
Which I know yesterday I said no Nissan, and yeah, they're kind of on the table.
Yeah. Toyota, for some odd reason, is it just for that car, or what about their other vehicles? Do they have high insurance for their other vehicles, or it was just for that car?
No, I think just for that car.
So do you want to check to see what else they have on the market? And
What else are you going to do? The CHR?
I
the
have no
crossover?
idea what else they have.
All they have is the crossover, the Corolla, the Camry.
Well, did you check the crossover?
I don't like the CHR, the crossover. I think it looks horrible.
I don't know if you can afford to be picky right now.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not just going to buy another car for 8 years
I know.
and make a payment on something I don't like. If I want that, I'll just go to Carvana.
God. Yeah, and not get the title for the vehicle.
Exactly. But yeah, there are quite a bit of options still.
Yeah, so far we're at like 3.
Yes.
Now, I'm not saying when it comes to the Nissan Kick you need that color. You can go for a nicer, more moderate color. Not that
Okay.
bright blue, that's for sure. That's a little too loud speaking there.
Yes. If you know me, you know I like more neutral tones, the silvers, the blacks,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I picked this color in particular, because it blends in with the nighttime.
Okay.
I
Not
like
like
the
it's
Kona
the
blue. It
Best
just blends in.
color for nighttime, but whatever.
Yeah, but I love it because it
I
just
know.
blends in on
It
the
is
road.
a beautiful color. I do like the night blue color. It
Exactly.
has been my favorite.
That's why I love it.
But, I mean, at least we could say we had the car this long.
8 years.
Yeah.
Boy, we gone on many adventures. Now if we're going to stay by the bell, go dee-dee-dee, and then there would be a little thought bubble that pops up with all of our little adventures. But we're not in a sitcom show that people watch daily
Yeah.
for a half an hour to an hour.
Yeah, that would take a lot of work to go and try to actually pull every video that we have with the car.
You don't get it, do you?
No,
We've been
but-
in a sitcom show for the
It
past
feels
year.
like it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's funny. I was even pulling up our Jared Gordon videos from last year, from back in July. And back then we did the Explorer, we did the Escape, and we did the Mustang. And honestly, the Mustang was pretty fun, and
was.
Lily was able to sit in the back fine.
Yeah, I'm
Tiff was able to get up here in the front fine. So there is that approach as well. Then the Escape, which I was nitpicky about, and
It felt bigger than
yes.
than it looks. It really did felt bigger.
And there really wasn't
If
that
you're
much
used to
extra
the
room to it.
sedans, that thing felt like a monster.
And the Explorer was just outrageous and horrible. And I didn't even care for it.
I know. That thing was huge. I would never do that. That's just way too big, and it guzzled gas like crazy.
But right now, what we need is somebody to go ahead.
Not that I think what was it, the Ford Edge? I think I could drive that, but I don't know about the Mustang. I guess we'll find out the hard way.
But right now, what I need is, as Ron Briner, my old used car manager at my dealership would say, you need someone to go ahead and fall asleep and smack their head on the keyboard to give you a lower interest rate approval.
Yeah.
Then you'd be set to go.
It just set us back even further, trying to freaking see about getting me a car.
Yeah, and here's
because
the thing.
This one was supposed to be mine.
Right now, the biggest issue of all, okay, is that we haven't had any major loans. So our credit is not exactly at the high point. And when my student loans were all discharged and basically they were all forgiven, that loan history just fell off of my credit history too.
Oh, yeah.
So that took a hit, and then we also had some credit card stuff. So basically, we've been trying to recuperate our credit, and then this happens.
Yeah. We just could not get a break.
No.
Just could not.
Do you want to get ready and go into Publix now? It's 6:58.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm so cold.
And I'm so old.
I guess I'll just leave the window crack open. It's fine.
No.
I don't know if you can even get it. Okay.
Oh yeah, the battery is fine.
Alright.
Let's go into Publix now and get going. On the bright side, we are kind of in the space. Luckily, we're here. Oh.
Yeah, I know. You were pretty stuck out, but at least it's, you know, you're still in it, but not, like, in it. But we can't reverse the car, so we'll
Exactly.
leave it like that.
Let's go ahead and let's get a frozen pizza for later. I'm chillied out, believe it or not.
Yes.
God,
Oh,
she's
this
cute.
is that Toyota Cross.
Yes, this is the CHR, and honestly, I'm not a fan of it. Yes, I'm particular. All right, let's get our pizza and get going. Well, it's not Tiffany, it's DiGiorno. So yeah, we'll go with this one here for like $6 and change. All right, and cheesy broccoli. Let's also go and grab a gallon of water while we're at it.
I thought you had a key for it.
I don't think there is a keyhole for it.
Sure there is.
All right, guys. That's good.
Let's start it up.
There we go.
Wow.
I just want to hear it.
The only thing you're gonna hear is the groceries. Jeez. Right? Jeez. It's not pushing anymore than it is
Baby,
while we're
I'm
on the
not
road.
pushing it. That's the thing. I'm just trying to get it to go into the next gear. I was not encountering for someone to be in front of us.
Yeah. Kind of, you know, happens when there's a lot of people on the road.
Yeah, well, it sucks because it downshifts on us. Yeah, there's not a lot of people in front of us. It's just one person.
I know. This
Oh,
guy's
no, no.
ruining our freaking traction here. Crap, he's turning off. Can we get the car up and moving again? Come on. Oof. Yeah.
If I can sustain 45 miles per hour on a road, then I would be fine.
I can admit there is a slight smell.
There we go. Alright, let's go windows up.
That's the heater, actually. Because you have the heater on. Oh, wow, there's frost in the building over here.
Alright, so at least we were able to get to the neighborhood. So here's what we have discovered as of 7:12 this morning now. We have no reverse. We can shift into gear, and it goes from first into, I believe,
Get the car
third.
out, then.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Never mind. Momentum, I guess.
Yes, because we're on an incline.
Alright, I'll be taking today trying to clean this stuff out of the car.
Come here.
Because we need to make a decision by the end of today.
I'll take to... Son of a beacon!
What?
Besides that, okay? Besides the freaking thing, the AC that we just got done fixing of $2,000.
I know.
No, worse than that.
What?
I just bought these all-weather mats.
You bought those last year, didn't you?
No, at the beginning of this year.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And I love them.
And they're expensive.
Yes! Because they're actually OEM to Ford. They are not knockoff ones. These are actual Ford mats. So they had to actually go and grab them from an actual Ford dealership to sell to me from surplus. So that sucks.
Okay, well.
Great.
I can't even. I have nothing to say at this rate.
That I'm losing my mats?
Yeah, well, you're losing more than that.
Well, yeah. The ability not to worry about a repo man in the middle of the night because of a clerical error.
Yeah, I know.
That also sucks.
Man, we had this car paid off and everything.
Yes. All right, let's go ahead and let's just get inside. And Tip's going to make a bagel and I'm going to make some coffee.
Yeah.
And then it's time to hammer it in and get going on the day. All right, so I just got in touch with Edgar. Oh my God, we do not have any water. Son of a gun. Anyway, so I just got in touch with Edgar over at Jared Gordon Ford over in Davenport. And they are basically telling me that they are booked out for the next couple of weeks. And on top of that, so if it falls under the same warranty, which covers me for 2 years, okay? If it goes under that same exact issues what I had before, then I don't pay the $180 diagnostic fee and they can get me on loaner vehicle. But they wouldn't be able to actually get a diagnosis done for 2 days. That's the other downside. So basically, I could be out of a car for 2 days. Minimum. Now, today is Wednesday. So the fact that they couldn't even get it in to look at it to do the diagnosis means also, yeah, I'd be screwed for work. And I don't have money for rental cars either for a week or more. So that's not going to work as well. All right. Let me reconvene with Tiff and get with her. So far, this has not been a pleasurable experience of trying to find a new car. And honestly, that's the thing, is that when people get the notion of buying a new car, they at least get the notion of an excitement of, wow, I'm buying a new car. But you see, the problem is, whenever you're in need of a car, and it's not just a want, then it's completely different. And then you're struggling to figure out which one to go with and then get the approval and then all that. And that's where I'm at right now. So right now, in all honesty, car buying is not an exciting process for me, but more like a long, tedious, drawn out, like spending a week with my in-laws would be better right about now than what I've been racking my head over for the past 2 days. That's in all honesty. Ugh. Yeah. This is not fun. And the other issue is, like, I want to buy a vehicle that's going to be good for the next 8 years and not just today. I want to make sure that it's something that I'm going to be comfortable in. Something that I'm going to enjoy daily driving as well. That's the other part. So there is a lot of elements to it. And honestly, it has been really difficult. Now, there was one out there idea that was tossed up, and that was Carvana. And Carvana, yeah, they've had their issues with title work, but at the same time, if I could find something at a good rate and also it's still under warranty, that could be a way to go too, if it's also at a good price. So I am looking at 3 elements here: the price of the car, the interest rate, which equals out to the monthly payment for how many months you have to pay for it. So, for instance, let's say you got a $32,000 car and you got a 15% interest rate because your credit's not that great. Well, you refi it in a year or so. But if your term is 72 months, there you go. Then that's fine. So that's one idea I have right now. But either way, I need a car now. Because I need something reliable that I can actually back up with. Yeah, that's kind of important. Because right now, if I get stuck in the middle of traffic, I can't put it in reverse to go back at all. That's the downside. And that's where it becomes a hazard of driving right now. At work, for instance, yeah, you have a security arm that you pull up to that goes upward and out of your way. If I can't move fast enough through that, it could come back down on the vehicle too, in theory. So there's that hazard too. There's a lot of hazards that I'm thinking about as well. So that's where all this is coming into play. Let's just sit down, have a bagel, and have some coffee. Because my mind is just all over the place. And that's not a good thing. I need coffee. Badly. But I gotta go downstairs and get the water. Let's do that first. Turns out there was actually water up here. Alright. So, along with that, I did brief Tiffany on the whole Jared Gordon situation, which is at no fault of theirs, so... And brew. And kiss. Oh, that does work. And love. And patience. Alright, so you're starting to run out of one of them.
Yes.
I don't blame you. So, here's the overall deal, okay? If we can keep the car at a sustained speed of 45 miles per hour, then we can go ahead and keep it in that one gear that it was working at. However, I don't know if it's going to stay in that particular gear. The other issue is that if we ever got stuck in a red light and we had to pull back a little bit, we could not. So yeah, we'd be stuck at that exact position. That is basically where we're at right now in the whole car situation, as far as the focus goes. Now, we know what the new car dealerships look like, okay? But what does Carvana look like? And how bad could it be?
I know there's a CarMax out in Claremont.
Let's find out on those two fronts. Because if you know me, you also know I don't like incurring a lot of debt, so a used car that's properly maintained may actually be the way to go as well.
Yeah, I think your best bet is with the actual dealership, so.
We'll have to figure that out. Alright, let's enjoy our bagel. Peanut butter bagel with honey. And then, yes, coffee will be coming. Alright, it is 8 o'clock. I am about to be starting my coursework. And on top of that, I got Carvana pulled up on my other computer here. And guess what? Carvana is Shaq's favorite. Now, there's a picture of Shaq on here. Yeah. Ooh, I could buy a BMW. I could buy a Jaguar. No, I wouldn't want to buy a Jaguar. I could see so much going wrong. Ooh, I could buy a 2018 Focus for 24,000 miles. 16,590, but it's an SE, so it's got less than what mine has. Let's see here. Do they have an S? Ooh, an RS. I can't drive manual. Don't make fun of me. A lot of people can't. A 27... No way. Baby! Come here! How would you like to buy a 2017 Ford Focus SEL with 22,000 miles on it for the same price we paid when it was brand new?
That's
$16,990. If you don't believe me, let me show you. Yeah, $16,990. Now, keep in mind, this is the hatch version, whereas we have the sedan, but still. I wonder how many times they had to replace their APIM. Yeah, we need to clean our rims. Yeah, it's definitely got some issues on the paint. Yeah, I would not want to buy that car again, to be honest. $312 a month for 0 down today is what they claim. By the way, from Molnex, I did see a Mustang Mach-E in our price range as a loaner vehicle. But, again, dealing with the whole power issue. That would be an issue. I've seen better deals on Mustangs on Molnex and stuff too. Is that a Shelby? Yeah, this is a GT500. Ooh, you are cute. That is an awesome looking car. Wow, that is bright red. No, come here, you gotta see this.
Wow, that is.
I told you that is bright red.
Is the outside like that?
Yes, it is red.
Oh.
It's a Shelby GT500, so this is like the top performance car.
Oh.
And it's a manual, so.
Yes.
But yeah, we have a lot to figure out. And a little bit of time to do it in. That's for sure. But I don't think Carvana is the way to go.
All right, folks.
Okay, check this out. This is indoors, and look at this girl.
It's still
hat, over top,
yes.
sweater.
It's like 60 some odd degrees in the house.
Dear.
I'm cold.
Baby, it's not cold outside.
Yes, it is. It's like 40 degrees outside.
Oh, come on now. Hey, Siri, what is the weather out right now?
It's currently clear and 53 degrees.
Oh,
Ooh.
53. Whatever.
All right. To Venza.
No, I'm just looking through their used car inventory.
But yeah, you said that you had something for me to see.
Yeah, I had a couple of them. Came across this one.
Yeah, we looked at the Civic, and you weren't too thrilled with it, if I remember.
know, it doesn't have dually seat. I just came across it. I
Okay.
came across this one.
I just don't know how a used car is going to book out.
I have no idea, but it's on, like I said, you were talking about used cars, so. It only has 5,000 miles on it.
Okay.
So I didn't think that was that bad.
No, it's not that bad. I just don't know how it's going to book out, though.
I have no idea.
When they try to submit it to a lender.
This one's also
Okay.
that I came across. This one only has 10,000 miles.
I don't like the color scheme. That gold and black and white.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Oh, God, it gets worse on the inside.
I think it's cool.
No, I hate that.
Oh my god, you were so picky. I came across this one. That's brand new from Coggin Honda.
28,000.
I know. And then I came across this one for 29.
Baby!
Yeah.
You're supposed to go down, not
I did
up.
go down. These ones are down. See? 26, 24, 28. I was still
You know what?
looking.
You lost your thinking cap.
Ow! Ryan, come on. Jeez, move then.
There you go, my little elf.
Where'd you put it?
It actually is right behind you.
Where?
Now it's on the
All
bed.
right, just
It was on the back of your
put
head.
it all night. Leave me alone.
I gotta mess with her somehow. Otherwise, what's the point in being with a beautiful girl? So, here's what I mean, okay? For those of you that don't know, okay? And haven't been in the car industry or anything like that, okay? So, a used car does not typically book out, as we call it, as well to a lender for challenging credit versus a new car. New cars typically book out better because there's rebates that are incentivized in them and there's other means as well. Now, when you go with a company like Carvana, CarMax, etc., they often have a wider variety of companies that work with them and know about their used car practices. So they could get them sold easier. A lot of dealerships will have a harder time when it comes to a used car. So what they will generally do is push you into a new car to get you out the door. Case in point, back when I was with the original Veo, okay, we originally wanted a used car. Mike Weitzman, pretty cool guy, amazing veteran, and honestly, pretty cool friend for a while. And on this, we haven't even talked to him in a little bit. But anyway, he couldn't get me into the used car that I wanted back then. However, he had an idea, and it worked with David Davis, where they were able to book out a black Focus S trim. So basically the entry level. And that managed to get me to book out into a new car. because it appealed to the lender better. Of course, then the second time when I went back, then I was able to move up into the SEL trim, which had more stuff on it. Okay. Now that's also a Ford rep that's been in communication with me. Okay. Awesome. But yeah, so we got reps from all different companies right now that are working to go ahead and get our business. Because right now, car sales are not exactly moving a lot. So a lot of car dealerships are really trying to push inventory right now. So that is working in our favor. And that is also why you are not seeing market adjustments as much anymore. And honestly, out of all the companies I have been looking at, I have not seen any market adjustment. And if you don't know, a market adjustment is basically where you have the regular price of the car, but because there's so few of them in supply, they charge an additional market adjustment. Ford Focus RSs, they had like a $20,000 one. Some of your exotic cars will have $50,000 adjustments. And also, for a while, Shelby GT500s, they had like 80,000. Raptor trucks, a 40 or 50K market adjustment. Basically, that's how it goes in the car world. Is it going right to your salesman? Heck no. It actually goes to the owner and passes down to the general manager, basically. It doesn't go to the actual salesman. They don't get to see that market adjustment in their commission check. Unfortunately, they still just get a flat often. For me, back when I was selling, if I sold a Raptor, it was a flat $1,000. If you sold an RS, it was a flat $1,000. But yeah, so that is how car sales worked back when I did it in 2018. And I was on a commission base. So I got a percentage of the actual sale all the way down to a mini, which was $100. Or if you had a split, because on your day off, the customer came in and saw your friend. Now you had to give them $50 of it. It sucked. But yeah, so car sales, that's why I got out of it. Great money. It was a lot of fun. And I loved helping people. But at the same time, long hours, headaches. And at the end of the day, you could have worked the entire day and made less than a homeless person on the street corner begging if you only made $50 off of that sale. Because you couldn't close the deal and they went ahead and sent someone else in to help. That's the sucky part of car sales. But right now, I'm just looking to get this accomplished, doing this training, and there we go. All right, so Tiffany is in the shower trying to warm up, and we have narrowed down the search to a car. And here's the deal, okay? There's one problem. On the actual car, okay? The dealership I want to use is in Central Florida here. However, the actual car is over in a beach area is all I'm going to say, okay? Now, the car actually has an open recall sticker on it. So my salesman is a bit nervous right now as of 10 o'clock about it. And he's off today, but he's still working to try to get this deal done up for me. So that way that Saturday, I can go in and take delivery, okay? Just have to finalize the paperwork and I'm done, okay? Because I'm doing all the hard work now to go ahead and get this deal done, all right? Now, here's the problem. if there's an open recall, technically it can't be sold until the recall is done. But when I went online and plugged in the VIN number, it showed that there are no open recalls on it. So, here is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that when the car came in, okay, that basically what happened is there was an open recall. They took the photos. Then they went ahead and did the recall service when they actually got it in. The parts, I mean. But at the same time, they didn't want to have to redo the photos. So that's why there's a photo of it with an open recall sticker. I'm hoping that's all it is. No, you're not going to find out what the freaking vehicle is right now, okay? You just have to wait. Trust me. I have to wait. But yeah, my salesman, he's been working really hard. He is really great. And as soon as we finalize everything, yeah, I'll definitely plug his information in and let you guys know. Because this guy has been absolutely amazing to work with. And truthfully, you gotta have some patience when you're dealing with me, of course. And Tiffany can attest to that one. After all, I can be a pain at times. Especially when I want something a particular way. And I want a particular item and vehicle form. Trust me, I can be a pain. But at the same time, I'm going to be paying for this for quite a while, so I want to make sure it's exactly what I want, within reason. Now, of course, you always want the top and the best of the best, but your budget only allows here. But you really want here. So, yeah, and then you got to find a way to, like, meet a compromise right there. And that is what I am doing right now. Yeah, my budget isn't going to allow for the top level trim of whatever vehicle I want. But at the same time, I'm going to get one that has an engine, a transmission, a roof, and seats. And a radio. And AC. And yeah, that's essentially all you need going back to the beginning of time. But yeah, let's go ahead. In about 8 minutes or so, class goes back in session. So it's 10:06 now. Oh, I'm just happy that I narrowed in on a car entirely. And I also got Tiffany to approve of it too. Now, what's interesting though, okay? So the first 2 Focuses I bought, okay? My mom and I, we actually co-signed together on that. This time, Tiffany and I are co-signing together. So that is going to be really good. Because it's going to help build up our credit history. So that way when we go to actually buy a home, it'll be a lot better. So that I am looking forward to. And even if the rate is a little bit higher than what I want right now, as I clear up debts, then I can refinance the loan and get it at a lower interest rate too. So that also helps as well. And that's part of my goal right now. But let's go ahead. Let's relax a bit. Because we have gotten a lot accomplished today. Yes, we have. Okay, so Honda did get back to me as well. So they did get a newer offer with a shorter term. Slightly higher payment, but still shorter term.
We should be back, folks.
Alright guys, it is 12:20 and yes, I am on lunch break and Tiffany got me some pizza pie earlier, which was actually really good. So, we do have that one particular car that I was interested in, that I'm not going to tell about, that was approved under the previous numbers, and we found some new rebates and incentives, so they're resubmitting it to try to get it to a lower payment. On top of that, we also got Honda, who got me another approval. And Honda is basically saying, hey, we can get you the Accord at $650 for 68 months instead of 72. So there's all these things going on all at once. And truthfully, it is so mind-boggling. Now, on top of that, I have another headache. And I know how to resolve it. I need to put a cute girl to work. Not a lot of guys are going to do this, but I need to. Dear, meet Tiffany.
What?
She is sweet. She is adorable. And when she rings, you need to answer her while I'm in school. I don't care. Just deal with these salesmen that keep ringing me.
What am I supposed to tell them?
Say it like that, you're going to come up as a cute child.
This is why I don't talk to people. I'm very much just
Dear.
an introvert. I'd rather just stay at home, do my own thing, and not talk to people.
You got this. Listen, I
No.
believe in
No.
you. Yeah.
No.
Please?
No.
Will you talk to
I got-
3 salesmen?
I got things to do.
3.
What if it's the one for 4?
It's not going to be. Because he only texts me.
Okay.
It could be
I'm not answering the phone.
2 Subaru dealers, 2 different Honda dealers.
Serious?
Yes. Or it could be a Hyundai dealer.
Well, didn't you tell him that you're not interested no more?
Well, no, because they keep calling while I'm in my school class.
So
yeah.
am I supposed to say that?
Sure. Salesman, meet Tiffany. This is your new enemy. She is cute as heck.
I don't think they're gonna take me so serious.
Good luck to you guys. Just wait until they start asking you the questions about what made you change your mind and all that 1,000 other questions.
Am I supposed to just tell them we got an approval for a different vehicle and that's what did, and then I'm done?
Well, I understand where you're coming from, miss, but let me ask you this. What if I could get you an approval at a better price on a car that you'd be interested, that you've already shown interest in? Would you be interested?
No, you won't.
That's what I would say when I was back in sales.
I know.
I was taught to overcome these objections.
I can't do this.
No, you can't just hang up. These are people on the other end.
I don't want to do this.
These are people on the other end.
Okay.
You are stealing food.
I actually have things.
You are stealing food from little Samantha's mouth.
Well, you're doing that from like 4 other dealerships then.
But I'm also putting food into little Ashley's mouth with somebody else.
Yeah.
Please.
No. Let me deal with the microphone clock.
subscribe.
I think that was for you.
No, it's just substituting. Please.
No.
Tav.
I actually do have to get up and do something.
I know. But when you come back, I can just give you my phone.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Come on. Just for one day, be me.
That's nice.
It's not that hard.
Yes, it is.
Come here. You are so cute.
No, I don't.
But please,
No.
will you just be me for a little bit?
No.
Come on.
Alright, move.
I'll do anything for you.
No. Right? Alright, stop. Seriously.
I'll stop cooling you. you just get the camera? I'll tell you one thing. This is why we have an action camera for vlogging and not that Pocket 3.
That would have probably broke it.
Yes.
Go!
What are you doing anyway?
Ow.
All right. What am I going to do with you?
A lot. Don't. Ryan! Come on! Seriously! Stop! Ryan! Stop!
You won't answer my calls. You lost your sock privileges.
No, my feet are cold. Come on. Ryan.
Now will you take my phone?
No.
What am I going to do with her? Well, besides kiss her, love her, and just make her use my cell phone anyway, regardless. What are you doing?
Get my freaking socks on.
Fine, but when you get back from Lil, my phone is yours until the end of my school day. Deal?
Fine.
By the way, did you ever take a meat out for dinner?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. We would have been so screwed. All right, let's get ready for class to start back up in a little bit. Why are you acting like you're out of breath?
No. No.
You really are the cutest. You know, this is payback for this morning.
No.
You know that?
No.
You know what I mean? Because I'm in the car talking about my paper management. This is payback for...
No. Paper management?
Yeah.
Give us that back. Come on.
Yeah, this is payback for that. Remember when you were making fun of my paper management?
No.
Google?
No, Amazon.
Okay. All right. We have had our fun time now with Tiffany officially. Have we? Dear?
I just scratched myself.
Yeah, I think we're done annoying her for now. All right, let's wait for school to start back up. And then finish that out for the day. Wait for a call and a text from another person. And then we're good. I might actually be able to have a good night's sleep tonight after all. Maybe. All right, it is 2:04 and it is break time again. So, Lily is now home, and do you know what that means? Put it down. Tradesy! Take it. Take the phone. That is such a cute girl on there. But yes, Tiffany is going to be taking my phone and is going to become me. That is a good thing. Because that means I don't have to deal with the other dealerships right now. Because here's the problem, okay? A lot of times when you go ahead and you put in credit, it goes out there. And now a lot of dealerships have your information, even if you didn't actually intend with them in particular. You know what I mean, baby?
Yeah.
So yeah, now we're going to be getting calls from a lot of different dealers. But if all goes well, then Saturday I will have my choice in new car. One way or the other. Because there are officially 2 choices at this moment. Should I be able to tell everybody what the 2 choices are? I think I can tell you what the 2 choices are. After all, you are family. It would be a 2025 Honda Accord, the SE trim, or a 2025 Ford Mustang EcoBoost base model with the whole Night Pony edition. So it's got the blacked out stuff on it, but the color of it is white. Looks pretty cool. So yes, those are the 2 choices that I have approvals on right now, and are within budget as well. In AAA, they are difficult to decide on. One is a really nice, elegant 4-door sedan, or for those overseas, a 4-door saloon. On the other hand, you also have the Ford Mustang, which is a 2-door coupe or coupe in America. The only reason I say it both ways is because I know we have members from all over the world in our family. But yes, honestly, both are amazing, and both have great technology packages, but when you strip away the gadgets and the gizmos and all that, and you just look at their actual performance and reliability, yeah, the Mustang is pretty reliable and decent. The Honda used to have, I don't know if they still do, like one of the top engines in the world. Like, nothing could beat a Honda in terms of reliability for the longest time. Whether or not that's still true, I have no clue on, because I haven't owned one. I've only had friends that do. Of course, my other neighbor, he has BMW, and after I dealt with Tom Bush BMW when I worked with them for dealer IT, yeah, BMW is a pain to work with. So, yeah, I really don't want to buy a BMW. Even a used one, mind you. And I know what you're thinking. Well, did you really go and look at Carvana? And why didn't you just do it the old school way, where you just go out to a dealership and just start hunting up and down the aisles of a lot? To which I would say, have you seen my schedule? My schedule right now is 8 a.m., 5 p.m. doing these classes. Then once I am done, I have Saturday off. Then I gotta come back. Then I have to go to Universal for work on Sunday. Okay. And then, yeah, Monday I'm off again. And then Thursday, Friday off. But Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm gonna be working some odd shifts over there. But truthfully, yeah, it is gonna be a pain. And that is honestly why I have been doing all this remotely. So, for instance, okay, a Ford Mustang, the EcoBoost, I've driven one before when we had our Focus worked on. So I know how they drive, I know how they feel. And I'm more of a numbers guy. The Honda Accord, seen it, and it was alright, it was pretty good. It's just your basic commuter car, essentially. That's about it. What can I say, you know? So, for that most part, I understand already how they are. But what I'm trying to do right now is I want to get in actual approval for one or for both, and then choose which one has the best rate, which one has the best term, and which one has the best price. Okay? Oh, never mind. I was so ready to jump and say it. But yeah, that's basically where I'm at right now. And whenever I am dealing with a dealership, okay, I am looking at 3 elements. The person, which is the salesman and their team, finance manager, desk manager. The product, what kind of car it is, and the price. If I like the person and I like the price, as long as the product also falls in line, then we're good to go. But on the other hand, if I like the person and I like the product, but the price doesn't fall in, then we need to figure out how to manage it in there. Whether that's like with Ford today. I found an extra $750 just laying around. Because I'm a college student, technically. There we go. So there is that methodology too. But with Honda, on the other hand, there's nothing except addendums added on prices. With Jaguar, Ford, and also Molinex, who I've also been working with today, and throughout this period, yeah, Molinex has been really good. And while Molinex is technically a no-haggle store, there's other ways that they can finagle the numbers a bit more. Like, can they go ahead and give a little bit more for your trade? Or, in my case, I found myself the extra college money, which I have to admit, okay? This would be my only recommended suggestion when it comes to the salesman that I have right now. Okay? Qualify your person a little bit better. And go down and ask him for other things that he qualifies for, or she. Like, are you a former military? Great. We have an incentive program for former military or current military. Hey, are you currently a college student? No, but I did graduate, but it was 4 years ago. Well, unfortunately, you don't qualify because the graduate has to be within the last 2 years. That would be my only recommendation for improvement for the car salesman that I'm working with. But other than that, this guy's been absolutely amazing. And the desk manager over at Honda has also been great that I've been dealing with. And the other thing is, why I'm not going into car dealerships and just walking up and down aisles and test driving a bunch of stuff and going through all that. I don't want to waste their time. In all honesty, their time is as valuable as mine. I'm a numbers guy. I know exactly what the price point I want to be at. I know a couple of the top vehicles I want to be in, but at the same time, if the price isn't going to be in line and I'm not going to get the approval, what's the point of me taking the test drive on it? You know? It's kind of like this. You don't want to go and get your hopes up by going to Best Buy, for instance, and staring at the large 70-inch alt 8K OLED TV that costs $9,000, but then you go to run your credit and it turns out you can only afford the $1,000 TV, the Samsung QLED instead, that's 55 inches. That's basically where I'm at. I want to make sure that before I even fall in love, before I even get attached to anything, that the numbers line up and everything is approved like that. And I think Tiffany feels the same way. Don't you?
Absolutely.
We're more numbers people. We don't get emotionally attached to items like that initially. The numbers have to all fall in line. Otherwise, what's the point? That's just how we are. Man, if you're going to be our future realtor for a home purchase...
Oh, they're going to hate us.
Good luck to you. No, obviously that's something that I'm going to want to tour the house and I'm going to nitpick the crap out of. I swear, I will... Before I take final closing on that house, man, I will nitpick the crap out of it. And if you, the realtor, on your final inspection, if you don't see the stuff that I'm pointing out and care as much as I do, then I can see that it's not going to work out with us. That's just how I feel. Like, you gotta be just as detail committed as I am. But anyway, let's get back to school in about a minute or so. But yeah, really, I just want to get this car purchase stuff taken care of. I want to find the car. I want to make sure that it's actually within the budget. And I want to make sure I'm approved for it, too. That's before I fall in love with it. Otherwise, what's the point? You know? Really, why would I even waste my time going to a dealership and trying all these out when really...
We should be back. Folks should be able to
I
hear me.
already
See me
know what
okay?
to think.
10-4 in the chat for me.
Alright,
Should be able to hear me and see me okay?
class is now back in session. Okay, so it is now 3 o'clock. So, here's the deal so far. Tiffany took a call earlier. I tossed her the phone. So they're going to just take care of it. Come here, sweetie.
Yeah, thanks for that.
You're welcome. So, it was not Paul, my representative from headquarter Honda, who she was giving hope to. I don't even know what you were talking to him about.
I have no idea.
What were you even talking to him about on the phone?
I just told him that you were busy right now, and he said no problem, we'll call back another time. I just said, yeah, you're doing your, work stuff for testing that you had to do, and that I don't remember what I said. That's when he said no problem, that he understands that he's there, that you just call him back whenever.
Well, anyway, after that, then she got off the phone and I asked her, so who was that? And she said, oh, it was Honda. I was like, well, which one? And at first she said Coggin, but then I was like, well, okay, because we've been working with headquarter. Well, it could have been that one. So then I had to Google the number that they called from.
This is why I don't answer phones.
And all she could tell me was, well, they said you were talking to him about an Accord.
I was pretty sure he said something about
Well, I've been
Accord.
talking to 2 different dealerships about Accords. And headquarter, the one in Claremont, is the one I've been working with.
This is why I don't take phones. You ask me to remember anything and you could just forget it.
Sweetie.
Yes.
It's okay. I love you.
I'm not good with talking with people. I just ain't.
Sorry. Good thing I didn't have you try to build out these deals from scratch.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that would have been chaos. Well, anyway.
I would have made the worst deal possible.
So far, everything is going good. Now, to add insult to injury, I got a message flash up on my screen earlier while I was in the middle of one of my classes from Disney. Your annual pass expires soon. Don't let your pass end. Tap to renew. It's like, dang. And enjoy special savings. Sure. Sorry, but I kind of need a car to be able to get to Disney World. That's part of it right there, you know? Let's see here. Automatics are so expensive. It becomes muscle memory after a while, and you get used to the trouble of the clutch pedal. Yeah, honestly, I just never got into manual shifting. I always preferred the automatics. But then again, in other parts of the world, manuals were taught to people a lot younger at the start. So that's why as well. Let's see here. Because I think I also saw a message about, I still don't understand. Yes, it still baffles me that you go to Publix daily to buy food. It would be more convenient and cheaper to buy weekly. Going to the store, for me, is an expedition to Mount Everest. And good luck with the car. To be honest, I would not buy a new car unless it calmed me and just fix the transmission. So, the reason why we're looking at buying a new car is because we've already sunk quite a bit of money in. And at this point, even if it's not the transmission, there's still an electrical gremlin that's causing another issue. That's been killing batteries ever since we first got it. They've checked the alternator, they've checked all the coils, they've checked all kinds of stuff, and they cannot explain it. All the Ford reps that we've had. And trust me, we have had quite a lot. Look at it. So, that's one of the issues too. Let's see here. As for going to Publix for daily shopping, the reason why we do that is because for us, it's actually just a 2-minute down the road. It's like right around the corner from us. And in fact, we actually walked it in less than 10 minutes, roughly. It was like 8 to 10 minutes, so we walked it in. Versus like, maybe like 5-minute drive, 4 minutes. Depending on traffic. Again, out of the neighborhood. But yeah, so that's why we daily do it when we can. We've considered doing it weekly, but one of the other issues that we've had in the past is that the electric in this house is not the best, so I wouldn't want to invest in a lot of food up front and it potentially go to spoilage because of a fuse or a power issue in the house. So that's my other fear. And let's see here. I think that's about it for the comments, and I'll put these into the actual. But yeah, so there we go. Perfect. But yeah, so honestly, the other thing is that with buying the new vehicle, we're also going to get a brand new warranty to start with for another 3 years, 36,000 miles, which we can extend out as well. So that's one of the other good things too. And number 3 as well is that it will also help us build credit, which will be able to help us buy a home. And whenever I have extra money, then I can throw it at the principal on the loan of this car and get it paid down quicker. That's another element as well. Because really, you don't want to pay for a car loan forever. And if you make just the minimum payment, you're pretty much just paying, for the most part, the interest. And very little toward the actual principal. So that's the other thing right there. Yes, I am actually drained right now. And I think honestly it's because, really, the past couple nights I haven't slept that well. My mind has been going back and forth trying to figure out this whole card situation. And we are finally at the end of the road on it. So that is the good part. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's relax now. The class is about to get back in session in about 3 minutes. Good news! It is 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh wait, it's here. Which means it is the end of my education day.
Yes.
Wow, you look so cute. Oh, I love you. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the car now. I want to go ahead and get some of the garbage out.
Yes.
You can just stay inside. Just
I
worry
got-
about dinner.
I gotta make dinner.
There you go. But yeah, I want to get some of that done now.
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too.
Cutest girl in the world.
Hurt really bad.
Most adorable, too. Let's get going. Go get some of the trash out of the car a while. And there's some stuff that I need to keep in there, like the registration. That's important. And the owner manual, too. Alright, let's go out there. Alright, let's go out and let's get rid of some trash. Also, I got some coins in here, too, I want to keep. I have to admit, it is quite amazing at how much I have really gone through with this car over the past 8 years. All the different things. Oh my god, they have the scented ones. They have the scented trash bags. Oh well. But yeah, it really is remarkable. All that I really have gone through with this car. All the different life events, all the different times, the changes. It really is quite amazing. And honestly, I do love this car to death. I really do. And it's just a remarkable car. Portofino Bay. But sadly, yeah, we're gonna have to let it go. And that's the worst part. Because really, this thing has been absolutely amazing. And I don't know what is gonna come next with the new car, but we'll see how all that goes.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, I found $1. There we go. Don't worry, it's going in the keep-in pile. A ton of change as well. Oh my gosh. But yeah, generally, I am actually sad to see the car go. Just wait until I gotta go into the actual glove box too and start digging out stuff. That will be interesting. So there is one other thing that I wanted to talk to you about, okay? And that is also a question that was brought up about the transmission. Tibby, I believe it was, said about, and don't quote me because I don't have my phone with me at this exact moment, about just repairing the transmission. See, the problem is, I'm not opposed to repairing a car and keeping it. In fact, I do like that idea. I really love that idea. This car has everything. It has the Sync 3, so I get my Apple CarPlay. It has a nice sound system. It has history, with me. And on top of that, there's one other thing that I do love about this car. And that is easily a mountable position for my camera. For when I vlog in the car. But most importantly, I do love that it's paid off. Now, what I don't like, and what I was talked about with Jared Gordon Ford this morning, who is my Ford dealership, when it came to the car, about when I did the repair with them for the transmission prior, the only way it would actually be covered, okay, the existing transmission issue, is if, okay, it was the same exact fault. Meaning, nothing else could be on a fault for it, okay? If it was, then it wouldn't be covered. That's the downside. Yeah, I think this here was just the actual thing. Yeah, so this was the headliner when we thought that it was the issue, but it turned out to be the motor mount. Then we picked it up, and then there was even bigger issue. Yeah, that was when we paid the $107. I am gonna keep that though, only because I'd like to keep the record. I know records nowadays can also be digital, but still, I do tend to like keeping records. Yes, when you have a wife, you have feminine products in your car. It just comes with the natural part. This stupid thing. Yeah, I'm not attaching the freaking phone over to here again. That was a horrible idea. But it did work for a while when I had to do that. The Uber Eats stuff. Oh look, small bill CD. Interestingly enough, newer cars do not have CD players in them, a lot of them. So yeah, I won't be able to play my music. I need to make sure I get any CDs off of there, because I think I have one in there actually, now that I think about it. I have so many freaking straws. So we got like a map for Diagon Alley and stuff for Universal. Let's see here. An old gift card. I doubt there's any money on that. Well, I do have $1 medium coffee from Dunkin', but it expired 12/31 of 2024. So that's not going to work anymore. I have a receipt that is so old, it is completely faded. Wow. More of them. Wow, a Rebel receipt, June 15th of 2025, was that? Yeah, I guess we just shoved that receipt in there quick. Oh, this is from the actual fluid cap for the windshield wiper fluid. And then we ended up replacing it. See? History. Old box cutter. A razor thing. Sweet. Really crappy cable, which we don't need that. Lemon Law book, and yeah, even the original window sticker is actually in here. St. Augustine. Whoa, January 20th, 2021. Yes. That trip I do actually recall. This is the actual original film from when I pulled it off of here. Like I said, I kept everything from when this car was brand new. Now, I do also have the registration, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put that right here for now. There we go. SSI envelope. Tiffany Norm. Okay, so this was back in the day when 2023 time, when you had to go ahead and report your wages by phone. Okay. That's to one of Tiffany's little cups that she used for garbage. Alright. Interestingly enough, I do not have the CD jewel case for Smallville. Hold on. Just want to make sure I don't have any music CDs in here. Like I said, not that they matter. No disc. Alright, perfect. Alright, now I have back seat and trunk to do as well. It is quite remarkable at how much has been in this car. All the stuff that we have done in it. All the trips. Job stuff as well. It's just amazing, that's all. And truthfully, if it were something small to fix, yeah, I would have gladly just gone ahead and done it. If it were like a sensor or some crap like that, and then I would have been good for another while. But unfortunately, I don't have that choice right now. And it's sad and it sucks, to be honest. And I hate it. Let's go in the back. And now I got the trunk. Yeah, we're not gonna need this. Funny enough, this little seatbelt protector, this actually went to the Aveo. That is how old that sucker is. I don't think Tip's gonna need that in the car anymore. Alright, now for the back. Yeah, whenever I'm done with my shift, I just toss my hat back here. And then I also got my vest. One of our ball caps that we use. But yeah, I'll get this area cleaned out next. And then I gotta go back to Valencia and get a new one of these issued out. So one of the coolest things that I loved about this car when I got it was actually right there, the Sony system. And on top of that, underneath here, we actually had an amplifier system in here, which really gave it good sound quality. Alright, I got everything out from here. Honestly, for the most part, everything is done. What's funny is I still remember this right here. I was trying to go ahead and remove the haze from these headlamps. That didn't work out so well. Yeah. But what did work out well was replacing this front fog lamp. That worked out really well. But yeah, I was really trying to clean these suckers off good. And honestly, the chemical just wouldn't work good. Or it could have been user error. Who knows? And you guys still remember this right here. Oh, that was a pain. When that gate closed on us over there at that complex, we're trying to do a simple freaking Starbucks order delivery for Uber Eats. Man, I wanted to cry. I was so ticked off. Because they didn't even have a warning sign about how their gate opens. So that was really frustrating. And this, I don't even know if this is just common on all of these like pseudo glass panels or whatever. But yeah, it's like on the inside. That was just so weird. Yeah, I don't know what to say. That's just the weirdest thing. And I even tried to clean it, but yeah, it's actually like cracked on the inside too. But yeah, sadly, Saturday will be the day that everything is finalized on the new car concept. And right now, the competition is Ford Mustang versus Honda Accord. Those are the two right now. With that being said, let's go ahead, let's get back inside, let's get settled up for dinner. Tiffany is making a nice sausage sandwich with veggies, so I can't wait for that. And we'll have broccoli with it as well. I don't know what other side she's doing. We'll see. Alright guys, it is now 6:28 and it's time to end the day. Today we had an amazing day. We went ahead, we cleaned out the car really well. Got all of our personal effects out of it, except for the owner's manual and the registration. Which is pretty important, mind you. So far. But yes! And we also went over to Publix this morning with the car and luckily it was able to go. So we were lucky there. However, it is now time to end the day. Thank you so much for everything. By Saturday, all of this is going to be finalized and done. And we will go to that particular dealership and get the new car. Where Tiffany and I will sign for a loan for around $30,000.
Like and
But
subscribe.
what we will be gaining is peace of mind, warranty on a vehicle, and also no more issues, hopefully. And with that being said, thank you very much for everything. I hope you have a good night's sleep. And now I am going to go ahead and get some sleep. Because truthfully, I'm going to need it. After all, I got day 4 of school tomorrow. Yeah. And then Friday, Oh, Friday is gonna be a pain in my neck. Because I am gonna have to do something Friday that I absolutely despise. And I haven't done it in quite a while. It's not gonna be DiGiorno. Won't be homemade. And I can't go get it. It'll be delivery. Yes, I will have to have the pizza pie delivered on Friday. Something that I haven't done in quite a long time. Probably since early January, before I was let go from my job. Yeah. Ever since then, I've just been going over and getting it myself. Saving myself the $5 to $10 between tipping and delivery fees and all that. But I want to drive the car, the Focus, as minimum as possible right now, to reduce the likelihood of an incident before it gets to the trade-in lot on Saturday morning. So with that being said, good night. I will see you tomorrow, and have a good one. Thank you so much for everything again. I definitely appreciate all your words and everything.
But I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side.